Hey guys, this is Rick. Welcome back to the channel HDVIBE. If you've been here before, I appreciate you coming by, and if this is your first time, I appreciate you stopping by. In either case, I would appreciate if you would subscribe to the channel so that you know when I put out new content. Also, if you would give this a thumbs up to like this video, I'd appreciate that, and certainly drop any comments that you might have about what we talk about today, as well as hit that bell icon so that you are notified whenever I put out new content. So what we have today is an install video on some custom Dynamics products. In some of my earlier videos, which I'll put a card up here, on some of the upgrades I've done on the 2019 Street Glide Special, I do have a number of custom Dynamics products already on the bike. But Custom Dynamics was kind enough to send out two of their products to me to show not only the install, but sort of the comparison of the two products. And those products are front and rear turn signal kits in Genesis 4, which will go on the 2019 Road King Special, and then the ProBeams, which will go on the 2015 Street Glide Special. So let's talk just briefly about some of the information on these products. So this is what you get on the Genesis 4. This actually is the front turn signal kit. These have 32 LEDs. As you can see, I don't know if the camera's picking up, I'll get a little bit closer. There's a little bit of multicolor, and what that is when these are on in run mode, they are solid white. And then when you turn the turn signals on, these flash amber. So it's a little bit of a multicolor, but again, they're 32 LEDs. Same for the rear. The rears are run, brake, and turn, obviously, all in red. And those have 32 LEDs as well. And these, again, are DOT and SAE certified products and a lifetime guarantee from Custom Dynamics. The other product they sent out that I'm going to install on the 2015 Street Glide Special is the ProBeam front and rear turn signal light kit. In this case, the ProBeam has 24 LEDs. Again, it's DOT and SAE certified, and these also come with the Custom Dynamics lifetime warranty. These for the front, again, will run in white, and then when you turn on your turn signals, they will flash amber. The rear is triple, so you have your run, turn, and brake. And in the case of my bikes, I also have the Custom Dynamics Magic strobes that I've installed on both of the bikes. So I actually get a strobing pattern from the rear on both of the bikes. And the Magic strobes actually have 9 different settings. But we're not here to talk about that. I do, as I said, have a number of Custom Dynamics products on both of these bikes. I've been very pleased. And I am extremely pleased that Custom Dynamics was nice enough to send this out to me to share some of this about the turn signal kits that we have here and compare really the Genesis 4 to the ProBeam. Both are excellent products, and the installs on this is really simple. It's pretty much plug and play, and it really is a huge upgrade over those halogen bulbs that come on most of the Harley Davidson motorcycles. I know from some of the models now are coming out with LEDs, but most of the models still do have halogen turn signals. Believe it or not, the technology is so old. I don't know why Harley Davidson does it, but Custom Dynamics makes some great products. They're very bright, increases the safety and the visibility of you both during the day and at night. With that, let's get into the install right after this. So guys, for purposes of this video, I've actually reinstalled the stock halogen lights on the 2015 Street Glide Special. And as you can see, here they are. They have the amber covers and a white halogen bulb. And actually, believe it or not, this bulb, it's been on for about 2 minutes now as I set this up. It's already hot. I can't even imagine the heat that comes off of that. And not only that, it draws more power from the battery than will the LEDs. So that's it. And really, we'll just get into the removal of these halogen bulbs, and then move on to how we put in the custom dynamics. In the case of the 2015 Street Glide Special, we'll put the Pro Beams both in the front and the rear, and we'll do a little comparison. But as you can see, I mean, my headlight is an LED, so it's super bright right now and is probably blurring the camera out just a little bit, but you can see these halogens, and I will turn on the flashers as well. So I've turned on the flashers. As you can see, it's not very bright at all. And here's the right side. The bike is turned a bit, but they're not very bright. Actually, I think you can see in the camera, I have the Custom Dynamics latch cover lights on the back of the bike, and it's flashing much brighter even from the rear. So that's what you get stock. And now let's get into really removal of this halogen bulb. I'm gonna have to let it cool down a bit, and then also the installation of the ProBeam front turn signals. I'm not gonna really show you the rear. It's identical, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so for this portion, this is where I'm gonna remove the stock halogen bulbs out so that we can then install the Custom Dynamics Pro Beams in. So basically there's a little slot on this cover. You just take your screwdriver and pop that off. The next step is to remove the halogen bulb. So I'm gonna use this microfiber cloth. If you wanna save these bulbs for future use, I don't know what you would use them for, possibly, but if you do wanna save them, if you do get any oils from your fingers on these bulbs will pop and not work. So I'm going to use this microfiber cloth. You can use rubber gloves, whatever the case may be, but it's basically a push in and a counterclockwise turn, and the bulb is out, as you can see. So it's that simple. So the next step is to install the ProBeam LED front turn signals. So before you install, if there are any questions, but I'm actually showing you step by step how to do this. There are one-page instructions that come with the kit in color on the back, showing you exactly what you need to do. And in this case, so now I'm going to install this into the slot. And basically I'm going to coil these wires a bit and put that into the turn signal housing. And then I'm going to install this cap. In this case, it's a smoked cap. And ideally, you want to put in with the slot down so that you can actually get in. That's the slot there. So I basically go like this. Okay, so there you do. You just push it in, and it is now solid. And I have the slot down, so that in the future, if I need to get this off, I can actually take this cap off and check the lighting. So let's check it one more time and make sure that we're still functioning. So there's run. As you can see, you can't see it on the camera, but it is a halo. Try the turn signal again. And there we have that. So that's one of the front Pro Beams is installed now on the Street Glide Special. So essentially you just repeat this same process for the other side, and then the same process for the rear. And then we'll move over to the Road King Special, and we will install the Genesis 4 front turn signals. So guys, so the last step in the installation process when you do any LEDs is really to, you have to sync this with your, I think it's the ECM system. So the way you do that is you turn on your hazards and you run those for a few seconds. Then you actually turn your ignition off and let those run for, I believe, up to 30 seconds. And as you can see now, they're flashing appropriately. They're not fast flashing, because sometimes if on a first time install, you will actually get a fast flash on an LED until the ECM gets synced with the LED, that it knows LEDs are actually in there. So now I'm going to go back to ignition, turn off the hazards, turn off the bike, and we'll go back on to ignition again and check. The right flash is good and the left flash is good. There you can see the run being white, a white ring on the right side of the bike, and I have the left turn signal on, and then when I turn these off, we go to all white run. There's the hazards, again going to all amber in the front. So basically I will repeat this process for the rear, and then we'll move over to the 2019 Road King Special and install the Genesis 4s. Guys, on this one, it's basically the same as what I did. I'm going to pop this cover off. I do not have the halogens in here. I have another brand of LEDs, but we're going to change those out and put in the Genesis 4. So essentially I put the screwdriver into the slot on this cover, and I pop this cover off, and there you have it. Then the same process again. In this case, this one doesn't have a screwdriver slot, but I'll push in and turn counterclockwise, and that removes the lighting that I had in there previously. Now we will install into the housing. It's all clean, and we will open up the information for the Genesis 4, and we'll install that into this housing here. Okay, so now that we've got the actual unit into the housing, I don't have the cover on it yet. Let's turn the bike on to ignition and make sure that it functions properly. So as you can see, it's very bright. Probably blurring out the camera just a little bit because I am very close. But so that's the run. And now we'll turn the turn signal on to make sure. Wow, that is super bright. I will tell you, just standing here, the Genesis 4, to me anyway, seem a lot brighter than the ProBeams, albeit the ProBeams are certainly very bright. So it's functioning properly. It's flashing properly because I did previously have LEDs on here, and the ECM was already synced. So I don't have that issue. And now we'll go ahead and turn this off. And now we'll go ahead and put the caps on. So when you do order the Genesis 4, you do need to, I believe, order the ProBeam caps that go on this. I believe they come, you can get them either clear or smoked for the front, and for the rear you can get smoked, clear, or red, I believe. But that is another item you must order with the Genesis 4 to make sure that you have a cap to go over this. So here's that cap. It is again the ProBeam. It's exactly like what was on that I put on the Street Glide Special. It does have a waterproof ring. You want to find the notch, which is right here, and actually there's some writing and lettering at the bottom of this, so it's pretty simple. So again, we just want to get it lined up and push that, make sure that's locked in, and it is, and you can feel that waterproof gasket that's in there. It actually is pushed it up against the housing and provides that watertight seal. So now all we have to do, we'll do the other side, which is exactly the same, so I'm not going to show that. we'll get that installed, and then what I will do is show you a comparison from the front anyway of the Genesis 4 on the Road King Special compared to the ProBeams on the Street Glide Special, both from a run perspective and a turn signal perspective, and let you be the judge as to which product you might want to put on your bike. I think that, again, they're both great products. The Genesis 4 actually has a few more LEDs in it, 32 versus I believe 24 in the ProBeam. Both, again, DOT SAE certified, lifetime guarantee from Custom Dynamics. If you have any issues, you give them a call. The customer service, I will tell you, is great. In the past, some of the products I've installed, I had some questions. I call. Anyone who's answered the phone there is very knowledgeable and is certainly willing to help you out. So now I've completely installed the front turn signal kit on the Road King Special. So let's turn these lights on and see what we have. So as you can see, that's run mode. So we have our right turn signal indicator, or actually I take that back. There's our hazard flash situation. Again, these are already synced to the ECM because I've previously had LED turn signals in this bike. So now we'll do back to run. Now we're on right turn signal, flashes amber, and we'll go left turn signal, again flashing amber, and then we'll go back to run, which is a solid white light. So now what I would like to do is show you both bikes with the lights on. So let me get on the Street Glide. So there's both bikes with the lights installed, the front turn signal kits. The handlebars may shift here, but it's probably hard to see. But again, on the black Road King Special, the Genesis 4 are a solid white in run. On the Street Glide Special, they're actually a glow ring, or a ring in white. And then when we go to flash, they go solid amber on the ProBeam series and solid amber on the Road King and the Genesis 4. So again, you know, the main difference between these two, they're both very bright. The Genesis 4 has 32 LEDs that's on the Road King Special. And the ProBeams, which are on the Street Glide Special, actually have 24 LEDs. Again, these are DOT SAE certified, lifetime guaranteed by Custom Dynamics. It's a very simple install of popping out your old halogens and then basically plug and play. Push the new light kits into the slot in the turn signal housing, align it properly, turn it, and then install your covers, which in the case of both of these bikes I have smoked, and these both from a driving light perspective as well as a flasher or a turn signal indicator, they're still very bright with the either series in smoked. You can also get clear in the front, and then I believe in the back you can get clear, red, or smoked. So there you have it, guys. That's the install. Pretty simple. Again, on the 2015 Street Glide Special, this is the ProBeam turn signal series, and on the 2019 Road King Special, this is the Genesis 4. Again, 24 LEDs with the ProBeam, 32 on the Genesis 4 series. Both are DOT SAE certified, and both come with a lifetime warranty from Custom Dynamics. So again, I want to thank Custom Dynamics for providing these products for me to show you how easy that install is and really how quality their products are. Again, if you ever have any questions, please drop a comment. I'm happy to answer those. And also, if you have any issues when you do purchase these products with the install, Custom Dynamics customer service is top notch. I've had to use them in the past on some items just to ask a quick question. They know exactly what you need to do for your bike, for your application, so that everything is in order. So in addition to having installed these bikes do both have the tri-bar lights from Custom Dynamics installed. This bike has this low profile sequential dual intensity all red bag lights, low profile bags. Both bikes do have the latch light covers installed, and these are again run, turn, and brake. And then the Street Glide Special actually also has the fork lights installed for a little bit more light up front for turn signals. I hope to do that also one day soon here on the Road King Special. So the other item that I do have on both of these bikes is the Magic Strobes by Custom Dynamics, and I'm going to turn off the flashers, the lights, the flasher lights here, and show you exactly what the Magic Strobes look like. Here's what the Magic Strobes look like. Again, very bright, excellent product from Custom Dynamics. Really lights up that bike when you're stopping so that those around you can see you both day and night. So let's wrap this up. I want to leave you with this. Life is short. Get out and ride the bike. Thanks and have a great day.